Well then, let's start playing. So I'm going to read through this beginning brief and I'm going to do it quickly and highlight anything that's critical. But if you want to pause the video and read this in detail, please do so. Alright, so I quickly read through it. So basically it tells us that there are these social influencers who are held as hostage by this madman, and they have been taken to an undisclosed location with a fake promise that they'll be given millions of views and so on, whereas they are actually placed in holding cells made of solid glass, and they can see each other basically. And he also said that there is some device that is installed in each of these cells, and once we solve the 5 challenges, and this is what I understand, it'll activate an influencer's pain device. Now that's very strange. I mean, if we solve, it's going to happen, but at the same time a 6th influencer will remain unharmed and may be set free. And if we do not solve the puzzles, then all the influencers will have 0 chance of survival. So basically they're trying to say that solve the puzzle, 5 of them may not survive, but 1 of them could. So now that's in our hands. Pretty creepy. So let's look at the next page. Alright, so we have the 6 influencers. We don't know who we are going to save out of this, but the details are given. The first one is a makeup influencer, second one is a music artist, third one is she is a model and she influences based on how she looks. The next one travels the world. Then we have a food influencer, and finally we have a cryptocurrency trader. Alright, so I am sure we're going to use this page later because we've seen based on experience. I'm going to keep this on the side. And then we have, okay, I think now the puzzles start from here. I see challenge 2. Okay, so we have the first puzzle. I'm just going to place it right now and then we'll start here. Then we have challenge 2 here. We have, oh, okay, so sequence looks incorrect to me. Okay, so maybe this is a part of the brief. Let me just look into this as well. So it says each cell contains a device that when triggered will release one of the following: fire, acid, broken glass, explosive, hot metal, or a swarm of hornets. Okay, and can you figure out which device goes with which influencer? Okay, so I think we have to definitely connect this two together, and once we do that, okay, so I think they have given us some statements here, but I think this is a part of the puzzle, so we will solve this in some time. So I'm going to keep both these sheets here on the side. Then we have the challenges. So this is the first one. Let me just place it here. Oh, I did have a challenge 2 as well, right? Where did that go? Oh yeah, I placed it at the bottom. So challenge 2. And we have 3. Then we have 4. We have 5, and then finally this is a blank page. I'm just going to keep it on the side. We don't need it at the moment. We have the final QR code where I think we have to make a choice over here, which we will read later. So that's where we have to probably place in the answers. Alright, so let's start solving. I'm just going to keep this on the side and let's see where this takes us. Alright, so I thought let's start with this puzzle, though this is not challenge number 1, but we did see that this has some instructions where we have to link the devices with the influencers. So I just thought let's look into this. I'm just going to place this here. Alright, so it says, can you figure out which device goes with which influencer? And the first one is, will hot metal against the skin create the ability to hit higher notes? Okay, so higher notes is nothing but, I'm sure this has a linkage to the music, so that's influencer 2. And hot metal, right? So this looks like the hot metal. So this one is the 2 here. I'm just going to make a note of this. I'm not sure if this is visible. Okay, I hope this is better now. Then the second one says, can any amount of makeup really cover up the cuts from broken glass? Okay, so we had a makeup artist, right? The first one. So broken glass is this. So this would be the first one. Just gonna write it properly. All right. Then you have, when you venture too far off the beaten path, is it possible to get swarmed by more than, okay. This definitely is somebody who was traveling, right? Yeah, influencer number 4. Then we have, when all you have to offer to the world is how you look, what would you offer after a shower of acid? Oh my god, this is so creepy. We had somebody who was a model, right? This one, influencer 3. So this looks like number 3. And then we have, could the changing economic times set off as many fireworks as changing markets? Okay, so this is fireworks. That is, where did the firework? Okay, I think this was the firework. Or was it this? It says explosive, right? Yeah, so it has to be number 5. And we had somebody, yes, a cryptocurrency trader, right? So that's influencer 6. And finally, will the pain from flames even come closer to the pain of burning the roof of your mouth while eating? Fruit influencer number 5. Okay, I guess we have all of these and I'm pretty confident, so I'm just going to make a note of this in the book. Okay, so this is what it is. All right, let's move on to the first challenge. Well then, what do we have? It says money and exposure are two things that drive influencers. Okay, and we have a lot of notes over here, and it says, okay, 0 is T, 1 is F. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we have letters mapped to each numbers. And then it says when, okay, $1,000 cash to enter for a chance to win. Comment, like, and share this post. Okay, so this is in bold, so I'm sure this has something to do with it. Well, I can see a C or O M M, no, but there's no E N. No, I don't think I'm going in the right direction. A lot of notes. Are we supposed to be like counting these? No, I think that would be crazy, right? Okay, I think I know what to do. So we have comment, like, and share, and we have these numbers here, right? Like you and 27 others have liked it, so that means probably this is 28 likes. Then you have 93 comments and you have 6 shares. So if I see 28, it would be S and 8 is I. 93 would be M and 3 is U and 6 is C. Okay, that looks like music to me. Or maybe we have to put this in sequence. So comments was 93, that's MU. Then you have likes. Sorry, and then this is 3. Yeah, so we were correct. So this is music. So I am very sure that challenge 1 is linked to this guy, influencer number 2. So I don't know, how are you going to make a note of that? I mean, what we are supposed, we'll be left with one influencer, right? That's what they have said. I don't know. So challenge 01 is influencer number 2 and the answer is music. Okay, I'm just going to put this here, challenge influencer and the answer. Okay, I again apologize for my handwriting, but my focus is going to be to play the games. All right, let's go to the next puzzle. Influencers spend so much time on the phones connecting with strangers. 17 cameras, 17 files, to-do list videos, house call, notes translate, music, wallet files, notes, to-do list, house 17, home wallet. And there are colons in between. I'm just giving it thought, what could actually that mean? And we have a screen. So there are numbers. Oh, I can see a 17 over here. So do we have to like connect something, like, you know, like just, I don't know, just thinking at the moment. And there are colons, so is it like 1, 2, 3, 4 letter word is going to be the answer? I'm not sure. I mean, I am not sure at all about this. Alright, so while observing, I noticed that this should be 5 blanks because we have like 4 colons. I think I missed out on one of them, this one. So we have 1, 2, 3. Let me just highlight this, 3 and 4. So we have 5 sections of text here. So let's think from that angle now. So for example, what we need to do is, when we have 17 cameras, we have to go from 17 to the cameras. Sorry, let me just put it right. Then we have 17 files, and this is the file folder. So we have to go here, and then we have to-do list to videos. So there will be this to-do list, and we have to go to videos, which is here. So which gives us a letter F. So I want to give this a try, but having said that, it's actually a little difficult for me to read through. Like, I mean, if I just bring this more closer to the camera, I'm not able to read the text below each icon, basically maybe because of the printing or something. So I am going to just refer to the image which was shared with me in the PDF. Alright, so the screen also shows the image for clarity. So we have an F. I'm just going to make a note of this here first. So we have a F here. Then the second one is a house call. So let me just take this off. We have a house here and we have a call here. So this is definitely an I. Okay, that was quick. Then we have notes, translate, music. Okay, so we have notes, that is here. Then we have translate, and we have music, which is a V. Why do I feel it's going to be number 5? Oh no, but we have 5 letters, right? Probably. Anyways, let's look at that. Then we have wallet, files. Okay, let me just take this off. Okay, we have wallet, files. Then we have and house 17. What is this? This should have been an E, right? Okay, do we have to connect home and wallet? So if that is the case, then this should have been 5. This should be 4. Then why do we have a colon here? We shouldn't have a colon here. We should have a comma. Anyways, let's go with that logic because we need a number, right? So anyways, this definitely is the answer, but I'm sure there's a mistake here because I don't know why there are so many colons then. All right, so coming back here, this is number 5. So let's make a note of the solution. Okay, so challenge 2 is basically 5, and we don't have an answer, right? Like, I mean, it's just number 5. I mean, I don't know. I mean, or is it just like these are not really the answers? It's basically this is what we need, and like which of the 5s we have to eliminate, something like that. Not eliminate, but we'll be left with one, right, in the end. So I think this is irrelevant. But anyways, let's see. Let's go back and let's go to the next puzzle. Alright, let's see what we have here. So it says looking your best for the perfect shot is all about angles. Okay, I can see that we have these letters, and I'm very sure how to solve this. So we have 60 plus 30, that's 90, right? So when we are at 90, we have to take the letter W, I guess. Then we have 37 plus 23. But I'm just a little confused. Are we supposed to go from here to here or here to here? Because I can see if I get a number 20, it's N here, but if I get a number 20 here, it's F. So how do I know which is the left side and which is the right side? Oh wait, I think I was wrong. It's 60 plus 30, right? So I think I should go 60 this way, uh, which is probably I, and 30 this way, B. No, but I and B doesn't make sense. So it should be 90 only. So I'm going to quickly just write these numbers down. So alright, I'm just going to map these letters quickly. Alright, so the only one that I can relate to business basically is influencer 6, and I don't think we've come across this number before, so I'm pretty confident it's going to be this one. So I'm just going to make a note of this, but at the same time it was actually a very straightforward way of solving this. I don't know why I thought so much, like that puzzle brain, that it can't be so simple that we have to just follow the regular angle. We tried to see all the angles and permutations before we concluded, but anyways, I think we could have started and saved some time, but nonetheless, let's go on to the next puzzle. Well then, let's see what we have here. So challenge 4 says answer the following questions and the one remaining is the next lucky influencer. Okay. We also have a chart here. Let me just bring this closer to the camera for clarity. So we have this trend or moment for the different weeks, and look at this. It starts from week 2. So 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we don't have week 1 here. All right, let's just quickly read through this. So it says, which person finished in the same position where Tanya started? Okay, I think we have to solve these, or link these up, and then finally after solving these 5, the sixth person who's left is going to be the answer, because that's what it says, right? The one remaining is the next lucky influencer. So let's just quickly read through this. So which person finished directly one position lower? Okay, which never made it out from the bottom 2 spots of the chart. Which person had the most consistency, and which person was in position 4 for week 1? Why do we have week 1 here? Are we supposed to identify where? Okay, I think we need to also know the positions for week 1. Okay, I think I'm going to put this on this side for clarity, so week 1 positions. Okay, so let's look at this. So we have to first, I think, identify. So Sanjaya she just entered new, so I don't know what to give her right now as a count, but Tanya is coming up by 3 position. Okay, so if we had 3, 4, 5 and 6, 1, 2, 3, so she was on number 4. So I'm just going to make a note of this. Then Michael has come down 1, so Michael was initially here. I'm just going to write the number here. Then we have Anna, who's climbed 2 up, so Anna was on 5 before. Okay, who else is left? Okay, this is the Hoff, right? Hoffman, so it has come down 2 at 4, so this was number 4 here, and we're left with Erica, who's come down from 3 to 5, I guess, so she was here. Okay, so this is basically what I think, and Sanjay is at number 6. So alright, so I think we have week 1. Then week 2 we have these guys going up again, or it's oh my god, this is like a little confusing, but let's give the numbers here. So we have again starting with number 2, so Michael was here. Now Michael is here in week 2. Let's come down. Okay, week 2 is, I think week 2 is straightforward, right? We have the same numbers. This looks like week 2 only to me, because she entered in week 2. Okay, sorry, he entered in week 2, so I should not be having this here. It should be like, you know, this one was not there in the first week. Third week, this one has gone 2 positions down, so we have Tanya here. Michael continues to stay in the same position for 2 consequent weeks, and yeah, and then we have the Hoffman, who's so Hoffman is at number 4 here. Then we have Erica, who's gone up by 1, so she is number 5 here. We didn't see Anna, right? So Anna has gone down by 3. Okay, and Sanjay has gone up by 1, so I think this should it be. Oh my god, this is, I'm not even sure if I'm right or not, but let's see. Now Tanya has, no, I mean, are we supposed to compare this or number this? Okay, let's go with, let's go with Tanya. So Tanya is number 1. Now she has gone up, okay, but she can't go up 3 places, right? But Anna can go 3 places. Anna was at number 1. So, oh my god, I am so damn confused right now. Somebody is going 1 step. Okay, I think now I can get it. So Sanjay is gone 1 down. So Sanjay was on 5. So Sanjay comes here, I guess. Then Erica has gone 1 down. Erica number 5 was here. So Erica has come here, I guess. Then we have the Hoff has gone down 3. So he was here. So 1, 2, 3. Are we coming back to the same numbers? Strange. Then we have Anna, who's gone up by 3. So number 3 was here. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I am not sure. This is really weird, but I think this is what it is. So Tanya was here and she's come up here. Okay, so weird, and I don't know if I'm on the right track or not, but I think week 2 and week 4 is absolutely the same. But anyways, let's now try to solve this. Alright, so which person finished in the same position where Tanya started? So Tanya started on number 4. So yeah, so this is number 4. That's the Hoff. So this is going to be Hoff. Then which person finished directly 1 position lower than Hoff in week 2? So in week 2, Hoff was number 4. And which person directly 1 position lower? So 5th would be 5th only. Okay, that's really weird. Oh, in week 2. Okay, yeah, it's basically Erica. Which person never made it out of the bottom 2 spots? Okay, so number 6, right? So I guess Sanjay maybe. Which person had the most consistency? Michael. Michael had the most consistency. And then which person was in 4th position for week 1? Number 1. Okay, so if I am not wrong, the answer is number 3. That's Anna. I'm going to make a note of this. This is challenge 4 and this is number 3. Alright, let's move to the next puzzle. Alright, let's see what we have in the last puzzle. So it says, we are influenced by those around us. Okay, and we have these sets of, I mean, basically there are 2 numbers. separated by a comma within each set. And then we have this text which says influencer. Oh, there are these dots here. I mean, do they have any relevance here? No, these are colons. Okay. One who exerts influence, a person who inspires or guides the actions of others. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what are we supposed to do here. I mean, of course, I think we need a name to eliminate one of the influencers, but okay, let's give it a thought. So basically, I can see that the first digit in each of the set is maximum 8, I guess. Okay, and the second digit is, I can see a 14, 17, I can see a 19, I can see a 27. Okay, so I don't know, I mean, I'm just thinking, if it's 27, it can't be like, you know, any cipher which, you know, shifts like, you know, A is 1 or B is 2. I don't think that's going to help us. But oh wait, I just noticed something. Like, look at this. This is 25, 27. This is like 1, 3, 5, 7. So there's a difference of 2 between each of these sets. I'm not sure if that's relevant, but I'm just thinking, what are we supposed to do? Okay, the only thing that we have is this text, and I'm assuming, is it like, you know, seventh line or something? We had 8, right, max? So we have 1, 2. Okay, are we supposed to consider this noun also as a line? I don't know. Okay, let's go with that logic. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we have 9 lines here. And I mean, I'm not going to count the letters, of course, it's going to take time otherwise, but I think let's go with that logic. So if I go for 7, 6, okay, I'm just going to place this here to solve this better. Alright, so if I have 7, 6, it takes me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a T. I hope that's right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's a A. Sorry, that's not a T. That's a A. Okay, then we have 2 next to it. So that's going to be an E. I'm not sure if that's right, but okay, I guess I need to check the hints because I'm not sure what we are supposed to do here. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I am back, and basically it's very strange. We were on the right path, but something that I would have probably not guessed. So what we are supposed to do is, this is A and E, and it says we are influenced by those around us. So this statement was important. So we have to get the letter which is in between A and E, that's 7, 7. And that basically, like, if I come back here, it was the 6 line. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this would give me a T then. So that is what it is. So let's kind of relook at this. So I'm just going to simply write down. So we need to find 7, 7, 4, 13. Okay, so I think it's very clear. This is related to Hoff. So let's just, okay, I have to update it over here. So this is challenge 5, and Hoff was influencer number 4. Okay, so I guess we got all of them excluding number 1. So let's look at the final instructions. Alright, let's read the last page. Okay, so you have arrived at the end of this adventure. Okay, so I am going to just look into this for anything that comes out as an highlight, but you can definitely pause and read through the details. Okay, so it says that, all right. So it's very strange here. It says at the beginning, I told you that the sixth influencer may be set free. The key word here is may. Okay, we did not realize that, but I am giving you the option. So we have to basically select two options, like one of the two options rather. So the first option will be basically that uh, okay, so first one is that the influencer that was, I guess we had number one, right? Who's Tonya, who's left. Let me also get this here. Yeah, so we had all of them basically in the sequence that we identified, and I'm just going to put this here. Yeah, so basically we have influencer 1 who was the last one to be left, and it says that you can let her go free, but at the same time somebody who's really close to her is also held as a hostage, and this madman is going to kill that person basically. The second option would be that the other 5 influencers who have been undergoing that pain, we can release them, but there is no guarantee that they'll survive, because they have undergone so much pain, so there's a possibility they can just even die in the hospital. So that's a choice the madman is giving us, and we have to scan one of them as per the game. What I'm gonna do is I am gonna scan both of them. We have all the answers, and let's see where it leads us out of curiosity. So where is my pen here? Okay, so if I have to scan the first one, let me just place it here. So the password for the first one would be first name of influencer. Okay, no caps. So that's going to be Tonya plus number on device in their cell. Okay, so that was, okay, let me scroll it down. That was number 3. So this is going to be the first password, and the second password would be 5 injured influencers. Okay, the other 5 influencers, and first initial of the influencer plus number on device in their cells in order of challenges. Okay, so we need the first initial. So we had number 2 first, so that's M. Okay, I'm just going to write it here. So we have M, and 2 was 1 device, so 2 1. Then we had 5, which is E, and 4. Then 6 is S, 5. Then we had 3, that's A, and 2. And finally we had 4, that's, okay, are we supposed to take J, or we supposed to, okay, I don't think we need to take Hoff, we can just take J. So J, and sorry, this is number 4, so we had 6. Alright, so I have just scanned this, and the answer is Tonya 3. Let's try it out. Wow, so this did open, and let's just quickly have a look at it. Okay, so yeah, we decided to let go Tonya free. Well, yeah, one of their family members will probably die. Then okay, so it's very I mean, I just quickly had a look at it. It's a little sad, the story, but again, you can just feel free to pause it. And I mean, we basically ended up letting her family member die in place of her. That was that's a little sad. All right, let's check the second option. All right, so the password would be, I'm just looking at this, M1, we have E4, S5, A2, J6. Okay. Oh, that's wrong. Really? S5 A2 J6. Okay, I am not sure. Were we incorrect in the sequence? I'm a little confused now. Alright, I'm back and I looked at the solution actually. So I think we made a mistake over here. I guess I did this in a little bit of rush. So basically, when we spoke about Sanjay, who's a cryptocurrency trader, right? And we had the economic times and all that relevance, the fireworks. So I don't know why I thought it's number 5. I just thought the smoke or something out of that, and I just thought this was the metal. But actually, Sanjay was linked to number 1. So this is incorrect. This should have been a 1. And similarly, the fireworks, that is, sorry, the metal was the number 5. So where we had this should have been a number 5 and not 1. So when we look at this, the answer is actually M5 and S1. So anyways, let's punch in this answer, but I'm sure this is correct because I've looked at the solution anyways. So I'm just going to make a note of this. So we have, all right, so I was facing some challenges entering the password. I don't know why. I was just clicking on the incorrect letters, but this is what it is, and this password is correct. I tried it out. So this is the final conclusion if we go with option 2. We decided to leave Tonya locked in the holding cell while allowing the other 5 influencers to go free. And what does it say? It says that you are hoping that the other influencers who you kind of freed are now making to safety, but he forgot to mention that they are located 20 miles in every direction from the nearest house, town, etc. Will the influencers make it? Oh, okay. Alright, so basically I just looked into it quickly. So they are saying that it's like not concluded because the next house is going to be miles away. So even if they need some treatment based on the pain that we've given them on solving the puzzles, they could or could not survive. So anyways, I think that's it. That was the end of it. I know I made some little silly mistakes, but overall I had a good experience. I mean, that's why the hints and solutions are all there, right, to support us. So anyways, let's see what the last part, that the 6, has in store for us. So if you like watching such videos, stay tuned and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.